Welcome to InfoTrends Office Document Technology Week in Review, the weekly InfoTrends video infocast on news and events from around the world. My name is Randy Dazzo, Director of Solutions and Services, and this week we'll be talking about the news from the week ending July 22nd, 2011. This week's stories include EFI Purchases Entrac, Toshiba announces new cloud and mobile printing solutions, Xerox Acquisitions, HP's new cloud services, Acer to purchase iGWare, Fujitsu SaaS offering, and some government IT news. But first, a news-breaking story from last Friday. According to an email to employees, Mike Petrunti, President and Chief Operating Officer of Kyocera Mita America, has decided to pursue other opportunities and is leaving Kyocera Mita effective immediately. His last day at KM was July 22nd, and is rumored that he will still be working within the industry in a non-threatening capacity to KM. Now, with other industry-related news, we're going to turn it over to Barbara Richards, Senior Consultant at InfoTrends. Barbara?
Thanks, Randy. EFI announced that it has reached an agreement to acquire privately held Entrac Technologies. Entrac provides self-service and payment solutions for business services, including mobile printing. Entrac will become part of EFI's FARE business unit. EFI expects that it can offer Entrac self-service and payment systems to a broader customer base, such as franchise print shops, office supply retail stores, hotels and hospitality businesses, universities, and other locations worldwide. Also, last week, Toshiba Tech Corporation announced the company has begun providing two new services linked cloud computing with mobile handsets globally. The first new service is the cloud printing service with Toshiba MFP eStudios that makes collaboration of data possible with cloud computing's functions for Google Docs, Evernote, and Dropbox. The second new service is the mobile printing service with applications ePrint and Cortado Workplace. The ePrint service does not require dedicated client software or servers and can be installed on iPhones and Android devices. In addition to the ePrint service, Toshiba Tech has started another mobile printing service with Cortado Workplace by FinPrint AG. With a membership, Cortado Workplace is now available with Toshiba MFPs, and it offers printing on any content with any device at any location. Back to you, Randy.
Next, we have Ann Velitis, Associate Director at InfoTrends, to talk about some recent Xerox acquisition news. Ann?
Thanks, Randy. Global Imaging Systems, a Xerox company, has acquired Miller Technology Solutions, Inc., a Virginia-based managed services company specializing in financial IT services. The acquisition furthers Global Imaging's strategies of creating a nationwide network of locally based providers focused on improving document workflow and office efficiency for small and mid-sized businesses. ACS, also a Xerox company, is expanding its services in the higher education market with the acquisition of Education Sales and Marketing LLC, a leading contact center firm dedicated to school enrollment. According to ACS, the diversification will complement the services ACS currently provides to more than 700 colleges and universities, including managing almost 9 million student loans worth more than $100 billion. Lastly, in other Xerox news, could Xerox Corporation be an attractive acquisition target for a larger technology company? This was according to Alexander Ropers, head of Atlantic Investment Management. Despite its recent expansion, Xerox is a very attractive takeout candidate for larger rivals such as IBM, Hewlett-Packard, or Dell, the investor said in his speech at the Value Investing Congress in New York. Xerox itself was recently in acquisition mode, buying Affiliated Computer Services, or ACS. That move should help the company generate annual earnings growth of about 20% in the next few years, Roper said. Atlantic Investment Management is a $1.5 billion investment firm that takes big stakes in a few companies and tries to work with executives on strategic changes. The firm currently owns about 7 stocks, and Xerox is one of them. Back to you, Randy.
Thanks, Ann. Next is Shelley Ortelt, Research Analyst at InfoTrends, to talk about cloud-related stories. Shelley?
Thanks, Randy. Last Tuesday, HP announced the release of new software solutions that will be part of HP's Application Lifecycle Management Suite, which is a single platform solution that enhances the delivery of applications through the cloud. The new solutions include HP Service Virtualization 1.0, HP Application Lifecycle Intelligence, in HP Agile Accelerator 5.0. With these new HP ALM solutions, HP hopes to help businesses streamline and automate technology and application integration across the company's cloud infrastructure. On Thursday last week, Fujitsu released their SaaS-based document management system to its Japanese customers. The service, called Documal SaaS, can store documents for each work task that are produced as part of project planning, procurement, production, and other related operations. Documal SaaS includes document sharing outside of Japan, work templates, flexible workflow-related processes, and tracking and reviewing of logs and documents. Also last Thursday, Acer announced its plans to buy cloud technology provider iGWare for $320 million. Acer hopes to utilize iGWare's cloud technology to help users share content across Acer PCs and products more easily. The computer company plans to launch their new platform, Acer Cloud, next year that will allow customers to connect and manage their PCs, tablets, and smartphones over 3G networks. The acquisition will be completed in September, and once closed, iGWare will become Acer Cloud Technology Company. Back to you, Randy.
Thanks, Shelley. Lastly, in other news, according to the New York Times, the U.S. government is to close 800 computer data centers, which is about 40% of its computer centers over the next 4 years, to reduce its hefty technology budget and modernize the way it uses computers to manage data and provide services. Computer centers typically do not employ many people to tend to the machines, but analysts estimate that tens of thousands of jobs will most likely be eliminated. The federal government is the largest buyer of information technology in the world, spending about $80 billion a year. The government is said to be shifting to cloud computing, and tapping cloud computing services could save the government an additional $5 billion a year, reducing the need for individual government agencies to buy their own software and hardware. At the same time, General Dynamics buys cloud computing service firm Network Connectivity Solutions Corp., a supplier of cloud computing and other information technology services to the U.S. Department of Defense agencies. Lastly, according to the Wall Street Journal, for its fiscal third quarter, Apple reported earnings of $7.31 billion or $7.79 a share, blowing past consensus estimates of $5.85 a share. The company's sales surged to $28.57 billion, topping expectations of $24.99 billion, more than a few billion over its estimates. Among the earning highlights, the company said it sold 20 million iPhones in the quarter. Mac unit sales were 3.9 million. The company now has $76 billion in cash. iPods keep selling with 7.54 million out the door in the quarter. iPads were 9.25 million sold. iPad sales grew 184%. iPhone sales grew 142%. The company said it sold every iPad it could make. Apple shares are up 54% in the last year. We'll be taking a short break next week, but we'll return for the week ending August 5th. Keep cool, everyone, and again, this is Randy Danzo with This Week in Review.